Hello everybody and welcome back to a second mini-series for Galactic Civ 4. This is running on version 1.65, which has just basically then had another set of updates brought out, which is why I'm making a second mini-series. Some of these updates, the ones that I'm probably most looking forward to, is there's a set of new events that have all been added. There's been a whole set of UI and interface changes in terms of how the text look, how the planet screen looks. And one of my most favorite is that the Civ builder gets new alien and robot images, which is possibly, quite frankly, where this image in front of you also currently came from. So that has all been updated. There's been several other map changes and balance changes, all of which are available in the updates. Possibly if you're going to playing the game or looking at the game through Steam, you can also read the dev diary. And I would also on that point like to put a special thank you out to Brad Wardle, who is the CEO of Stardock, who listened to some of the things I grumbled about in my last video, because I'm very good at grumbling. I am British by nature, and let's just say it's very much built into us. And he has not only listened, they have gone and taken some of these things and done some mild implementations into the games from some of the things I have gone and mentioned in my last videos. So there is proof, ladies and gentlemen, that they very much do listen if you were ever in doubt. And he also then went and mentioned me on his latest dev journal. So thank you very much for that. Very much appreciated. And so back to why we're all here, which is, let's be honest, you're here to watch me play Galactic Civ 4 and to see how we can do. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to quickly run you through this screen and show you this ridiculous new race that I've gone and come up with. And then I'm actually going to jump in. I'm going to play about 50-60 turns offline, just to get us a bit further, so that every time I create one of these mini-series, you're not simply watching me do a brand new start every single time. And then I will jump back on whilst recording and record a couple of videos again, just so that the mini-series are at different stages of gameplay, so you can see different things with the different series. So I have gone and created the Donut Collective. The Donut Collective, known as the Free Donut Society, is a synthetic faction with an unyielding drive for progressivism. Experienced in their galactic pursuit, they stop at nothing to dominate space. That's right, we have a synthetic race that have basically... Donuts have banded together and they want equal rights and freedom for all donuts around the galaxy. Now, donuts being soft, squishy, and yummy, and at very much danger of being eaten by the nearest person that sees them, they have in fact encased themselves in hard, synthetic robots. And so this being the case, we are a synthetic society. Now, you could argue carbon, but I also quite like synthetic because obviously, donuts kind of... donuts don't really reproduce. They get made by simply having more dough. So, I thought in sense that synthetic made the most sense. We are progressivism. Wow, say that fast 10 times. Society, because we want freedom for donuts everywhere. And so we are starfaring spores. I've chosen starfaring just so I can also see what subspace streams look like from the beginning of the game. That'll be quite nice. Spores, basically, we will sprinkles on planets and bring them back to life, as any great donut should. And as you can see, we'll start with a colony ship and a flagship. And so also on that, I have chosen the synthetic Your race as my actual citizens for this playthrough. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the game. Same settings as last time. The one thing I am looking forward to is that there should hopefully be a few more habitable planets in this one. They did say that's one of the updates they did with version 1.65. So I'm hoping there will be a few more habitable planets, or a few more viable planets. But also, as Brad pointed out to me, which also, thank you very much for watching my videos first off, never mind commenting on them. But as Brad went and commented on one of my previous videos, obviously starting those colonies is a very good way to also have the planets, because all the resources go to your core world. So I'll be doing a lot more of that on this playthrough as well. I think I was constantly pushing on my last playthrough for that one great core world around the corner, but I never quite found it, so I will probably push to do more colonies on this one as well. In terms of advanced settings, again, same as I had on the last game, nothing's really changed. And so I'm actually going to put the game pacing up very fast, again, just so we can really push through the gameplay and get the new things. On that, we're going to put research rate at very fast, minor race common, hostile entities occasional, civilization proximity, others in sector. So other than that, we're going to jump right in. And as I said, I will see you in about 50 turns time, where I will basically stitch all this back together, and you can see me playing some playthrough where we're further into the game. So, we'll see you very shortly, kind of in the future. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before I jump that through, apologies, this is maybe a little bit patchy. Before I jump that through to turn 50, I have to read this out to you. So we are the Donut Collective. Indulgence unleashed, unity forged. In the vast expanse of the cosmos, amidst the swirling galaxies and the celestial wonders, a faction emerged known as the Donut Collective. They called themselves the Free Donut Society, a beacon of freedom and unity in an ever-expanding universe. Their presence was marked by a sense of unyielding progressivism, driven by their synthetic existence and a relentless pursuit of knowledge. Seasoned in the trials of cosmic conquest, they stood as experienced contenders in the galactic race to dominance. Their resolve unshakable, and their ambitions boundless. Couldn't resist. Anyway, as I said, folks, we'll see you in about 50 turns time with a magic cut. Hello, and welcome back. And as I said, yeah, so I've been playing now for about... it will take about an hour. So that's about as much as I've put into this so far. As you can see, we've done a lovely bit of expansion. We've got several colonies, star bases, and planets on the go. We've done a nice bit of expansion. I've got 2 probes running around exploring. Don't have quite so many stars in, I guess this is a sector, as we've had previously. We've got a whole set along here, and I have no doubt there was another civilization there. We have found a minor civilization right here in the Kotov, or should I say the Klepart, a minor race. Now, I'm unable to do anything with them at the moment. They don't seem to turn up in diplomacy. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to work or not. Is it diplomacy is only the major races? I do have the universal translator. That is how I'm even, for instance, able to click on speak to, although I don't have any options to actually speak to them. Because without the universal translator, you can't even click on that button. And so in terms of planets, or should I say systems as well, I have been renaming them. So they are all donut themed. We have the Sprinkle system. We have Donutopia, was my start. We have the Cinnamon system. We have the Custard system. And I think that's it. We are about to come down here, so I am going to be thinking of another name. Not quite sure what it's going to be. We have a ship on its way to colonize this planet, Scobo 3. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning through the introduction, one of the things I was looking forward to is there are a lot more habitable planets. Now, I don't know if this is simply because this game has started differently, but there seem to be a lot more habitable planets. Not even necessarily like this one's class 21, pretty good. Going over here, class 15, it's an extreme colonization though. We've got a few more, that's one I did, a few more class 2s, class 1s, you know, class 12s, class 14s, you know, there's a bit more variance as opposed to when I was playing last time. It seemed to be solely, I don't think I found any good planets. I found another major faction that had several good planets, or they were all class 1 or class 0. There wasn't much in between. So no, I found several on this one. Like I said, I don't know if that's just because I've started in a different area and that's how it's gone. But yeah, it's going quite well. We're pushing some strong, shall we say, colonization and resource extraction. Kind of focused a lot at the moment on Durantium. That's because to make more citizens for my synthetic race, I need Durantium. So we're kind of focused on that. And one other thing, if anybody at Stardock is watching, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be what it's supposed to say or not, I kind of almost hope it is, or whether it's a typo. I kind of hope it's not a typo. I kind of hope it's on purpose. If you notice towards the bottom of this long list of planet features, there's a snuggler colony. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be smuggler colony, or whether snuggler is something I'm just completely unaware about on this game. But I truly hope it's a snuggler colony, because this basically means there is a colony of things that like to snuggle. And if that isn't just one of the nicest things you'll hear on a game, I don't know what is. Oh, these guys are immune to culture flip. I was actually trying to possibly put my culture onto them to make them flip. But I guess that's not going to happen. I guess I'm going to have to take these guys out. They do have a specialized ship, which is going to be pretty painful in terms of being able to attack. They do have a combat rating of 3. These guys have a combat rating of 2. The good thing, I didn't notice if this was on here last time, but if I hover over them... Oh wait, it doesn't seem to be coming up now. It's very weird. Oh, there you go. Battle prediction. No casualties, them total loss. Ah, there we go. It's come up this time. Us total loss, them no casualties. So I'm not quite at a point where I can take them on, basically, and conquer that world. So like I said, that's kind of what we've done so far. Mostly just focus on expansion, building up, getting things running. Everything is going much, much better than my first playthrough. Probably the fact that I have pushed out so far. And probably the fact that there are more viable planets. Now, I have, of course, pushed colonies as well. What have we got? I think Cinnamon 3, that's just a colony. That's going to stay a colony. Donatopia 3, I could make that a core world, but that'll probably stay as a colony, to be honest. We are going to put something on Donatopia 4. That'll be another colony. What's this now? That's a supply ship. That's the seed ship going down to Scobo. We've got one being built for Donatopia 4. And we do have a couple of other worlds, which I will... Where have we gone? That's one I've gone and changed. Basically, I had the Vault artifact, the Seed of Yggdrasil, that allows me to turn a dead planet into a Class 5 planet. So there's a few of those. That one needs extreme colonization. Why do I have a feeling? I don't know. I had a feeling that one of these was a Class 0 somewhere, but never. Or Class 1, sorry, not a Class 0. Class 1, Class 1, Class 1, Class 0, sorry. I keep saying Class 1. That's a Class 2 poor. We'll chuck a colony in there eventually. We've got a colony here. We'll chuck a colony there. So as you can see, this was originally called Dexter. It's now all called Sprinkles. I need to keep an eye on what I am colonizing, just to try and make sure I name them the right things. Other than that, like I said, we've got a couple of probes running around. Ooh, is this... Control relic. Control relics increase your control per month. Ooh. Build a xenoarchaeology module on any nearby starbase to study this precursor relic. What is my range, out of curiosity? Ooh, pretty large. Pretty large indeed. And that's just my seed ship, so just to confirm... whoops, sorry, that's a probe. I want my constructor. Yep, so we could chuck something all the way out here. Which wouldn't be a bad shout either, because we've also got 3 things of Duranthium. So I may just, whilst I'm thinking about it, let's go and queue a constructor. And then, I do have a starbase building over at Sprinkles. So I think I'm going to move some of the constructor and seed ship production in that direction. And I think I'm going to start looking towards war. Beam accuracy 90%, beam range mid. Short 67%, 50% long. I think that's possibly what I kept missing in the last one. The missile accuracy is not great. Beam attack, lasers +1, beam attack. 213, 215, and we have much, much bigger hull. I say hull capacity. Do we? Hull size, fighter hull mass, 5 out of 5, moves 8, center range 4. Okay. A small ship with light armament, fighters, colony constructed, supply, siege. So, I mean, yeah, it would be a frigate. Targeting priorities, interceptor, capital, assault, escort. Assault, escort, capital, guardian. Start new design. Let's just have a quick look, shall we? Thank you very much. Core user downloaded all. I want probably a cutter. Okay, it doesn't actually make a difference. These are just all the different frigate hulls. I would probably... Oh, I'd probably go that one, actually. Small starter. Now, we'll go your command ship. And equip them with... Oh my god, so much stuff. Now, we have... So much stuff. Shipbuilder, fuel tank, Terran module, Equip is actually what I want. Weapons. Mass 4, manufacture cost, mass 5. Does I assume the beam attack is the same? So I assume particle beam would be better because it takes... It takes less mass. So I mean this one does more damage, so that's the same mass. This one... Magnetic fields to accelerate projectiles to devastating... I don't quite get why I choose a cannon over... I suppose a Gauss cannon would in fact just be the better version, because it's cheaper? Assuming I'm predicting that correctly. No defenses available. Drives. Slipstream accelerator. Everything drive, unshielded thruster. Basically, going to increase the movement. Mining laser, colony module, constructor module, cargo module, supply module, probe module. Or hull support. +4 hit points. Hit points 4, mass 1. I mean, if I was going to do that, I'd pretty much probably just do it all the way, because I can't stick any more weapons on due to his limited size, so probably boost his health all the way to the max. Mid-range ship set up for beam weapons and shields. It's earned its name. Let's just save that as that. The M0. Let's go back. Let's hit the done button. Wait, I actually did still want to go to my... So that is a frigate and a frigate hull. I mean, obviously it's only had 5 out of 8 mass used. So, I mean, this has 21. It has a damage of 2. So this is obviously the big scary version. Obviously, that does then go and take 7 turns to construct, compared to 2 for the actual frigate. Which, you know, is a fair difference. I'm gonna keep that constructor on because I did want that. And do I go and do this? I think I'm going to. So I'll stick one of those on there. And then we'll stick another... Two, 1, 5 sensor range logistics. Okay, moves 8. They're both pretty similar. This one's got a bit more health. We'll stick those across. I think we lost some shipyard production when I put my last planet down. We need to... What we need to do is get this seed out and colonize Donatopia 4. That's going to have a huge help. That's done. Let's hit that end turn button, and let's keep things moving forward. Oh, wait, and of course Hello! Most populous civilization. We're not the most populous. I can definitely tell you that much. What I will need is... fitted with weapons for orbital bombardment. At least one of those. Oh, we have an event. MSKD 4456, Governor of Sprinkles 4, is widely believed to be favouring personal friends at the expense of their world's citizens. Our advisors have investigated the accusations and determined that they are false, and that MSKD 4456 hasn't done anything wrong. Still, there is a loud public outcry for us to at least chastise the governor in some manner, or we will seem to be complicit in the supposed corruption. They have done nothing wrong, and we will support them. They will get plus 10 loyalty, and traditionalist culture awareness increases to 2, minus 10% approval for 25 turns, or they can lose 10 loyalty. I will get them loyalty because I'm a little bit worried about my loyalty, to be honest. MSKD 4456. This guy. That's good. He got plus 10 loyalty. Yep. Cool. It was not a very nice event. Would you like to build a mining base in this? Yes. Yes. Why not? If I've sent you there, I'm sure it was for that reason. I am gonna go and put one of my wealth guys on there. Done. You're gonna come and colonize this. And that should hopefully help boost. That's gone up to 21 anyway. It also hopefully help boost this up quite nicely. Right. We're going to build another citizen. And then keep getting some more production. Now, what else have we got going on? Aha! We will get all 3 things of Gerantium, which is what we're after. Let's grab those mining drones straight away. Nice. Plus 1.40. Can really start hitting out those citizens now as well. I mean, Donatopio's on a 21, which is what comes through to the starbase. And Sprinkles is on a 10.4. That's not bad. Nearest colony, Donutopia. Oh wow, that must be a just. They can't be that far off this one. But anyhow, we have, so that's about to pop. Ah, yes, right. I didn't actually... Get you into there. Planetology. We can exploit resources, and we can also build a housing district. It allows better integration of our newly invented space weapons. Sure. I am kind of moving to a war footing, so... Oh, look at that. So, from what I can tell, when you put down a mining base, any linked asteroids seem to get included. See, there's a slight gap here in between the two sets, so this hasn't been included. These two are separate, so they did one. This is another base. All of this is another base. So I need to basically build one more for this. And every hex gives you 0.1. So this should have jumped up quite nicely. 8.2. I think I just got about 3 production. Custard 1 gives us +3. Mined Asteroids gives us +3.3. Minimal input. Yep. Yeah, I mean, I got, I think, a little under 3. So that was not a bad boost at all. I mean, if I went and got this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I mean, there's another half a point towards manufacturing. Now, Donutopia. I'm going to go and you stay as Donutopia 4. You get us another 2, get us another +6 on the wealth, which is keeping up very nicely. You're the one I need the next name for, which... Oh, what's this one? This is... Class 1 poor. Yeah, you're the one I need another name for. Now, what have we got? Sprinkles, cinnamon, custard, and another great type of donut. I mean, I'm thinking jam, but I don't know. I'm not really feeling jam, to be honest. Instead of jam, we could simply go... Cookies and cream, caramel. Oh, this is making me want donuts. It's terrible. Right, hang on. Let's hit that next turn button. Let's just think whilst we move. Something about pirates killing people. Increase movement speed by 1. Yeah, let's go for that. Out of curiosity... So with that, did that basically just, yeah, so I think all of my stuff increased by a damage output of 1. So, yep, weapon systems +1. So everything just became a little bit scarier. Sweet, let's hit done. Out of curiosity, what does it look like if I attack this guy now? Total loss. They have no casualties. Huh. Weird. 3 health, 3 health, 2 attack, 2 attack. Against his 7 health and 3 attack. He has... I don't know. But it's a total loss, apparently. I didn't think the numbers were that disparate. I mean, 6 health... I mean, I don't know, I was playing against 4, so he'll kind of take me down a bit piecemeal, but... We have... beam weapons and... kinetic weapons. Versus his beam weapons. Well, fair enough. And his... Although I can't see what else is in his combat rating. Which would be nice. Like I said, this needs to... We need to have this to hold here so I can scroll down. Because so far I know he's got a plus... Oh, no, wait. He's got 1 and then +1 with lasers? Is that how I need to read that? I don't know. Maybe. Plus... He's got a +4 on his beam attack. So why does he only get a combat rating of 3? I feel like that's a bit... Oh, wait. My joint combat rating is a 3. Interesting. I wonder how that's worked out then. I'll have to look that up and let you know, folks. Although half you watching this probably know more than I do. Let's hit that. We need that colony name. Right, we're not going to be Scobo 3. We're going to be... We're going to be the great donut star system of... We're going to be Caramel 3. Oh, there is a disgusting amount of organic life crawling across the surface of Caramel 3. It is a... Woo! It is a place of rotten refuge, unsuited for our perfect forms. A massive fault line runs across the planet's crust. Our advisors suggest that a few well-placed detonations could clear out this organic waste and expose more of the planet's wealth for collection. What are your orders? Purge them. Plus 20% population, +1 wealth. Don't fracture the world, instead convert it for our use. +2 usable tiles. Progressivism goes up. Pacifism... Let's have +2 usable tiles. So I think, yeah, I just increase that to a class 23 planet. Now we want a fantastic governor. -2 social, -10 loyalty. Right, well, you know, none of them are great. If I assign him, that'll drop by 20 if I make him a governor. But I would like to make Caramel 3 a core world. I suppose for now, it can just keep pushing things to Donutopia. Although it's a bit far away, so it's obviously, I mean, -83% because of decay. I assume that means that -83% of stuff, or 83% of stuff is lost. Their production is -83% by the time it gets there, because of the long distance to the planet. I assume you've got nothing. No. Ship designer, set rally point, rush, construct ship, manage, decommission, build ship, available projects, missions. That's a good point. I've got several missions to look up. Structor, now you were coming out here because build a xenoarchaeology module on any nearby starbase. We will get the resources and build the module eventually, once I have it researched. Research complete. Moves +1, logistics +4, experimental drives. And well below that actual capability, we can unlock that potential if we are okay with occasional side effects. Hyperwave radio. Hang on, let's click done. I want a xenoarchaeology. Starbase laboratory. Tech navigator. From precursor relics and related technologies we encounter. Ancient Studies Center. Precursor worlds are more habitable. Orbital research labs. Precursor Relic Analytics. Orbital Research Center? Wow, why do I feel like this is something that's actually really far along? I wonder if there's a... Oh, there is. What did I say I wanted? Xenoarchaeology module. Wow, let's see how well I can remember to spell that one. Tech Navigator... Xeno... No, right, we can't search that way. Okay. Fair enough. Colonization. Improves manufacturing, allows quickly with resource and space, improves production of our worlds, improves production of worlds. Improves the production of our worlds. Okay. Allows for the enhancement of our core worlds, improves the quality of our worlds, allows us to colonize a wider variety of our worlds. Exotic world colonization. That's what we were after in the long run. Warfare. Basic beam weapons. Starbait's defense system, advanced defenses. Weapon jammers, probably not a bad thing. That's more effective starship construction. Battlecruiser doctrine, planetary mobilization. Unlocks the cruiser module, hull-sized cruiser hull. I don't think I'm going to need that with what I'm doing. Governance. Allows instant communications across infinite distances. Adds a flagship to your fleet. Huh. I could get a flagship. I like that idea. All our shipyards. Improves the manufacturing capabilities of our star bases. Allows travel across subspace streams. Not that I think I found any... Right, yeah, I think... Where was I? I was on this one, I think? Let's add me a flagship to my fleet. Hyperwave radio. Cool. Max inactive polities +1. Oh, wait, that's going to take 2 turns. Not 45. It's going to take 45 research, and I make 24 point something a turn. Planets are empty. Where are we? We are in Custard. Custard 1. We did a little bit of manufacturing. And we don't need food. So I think I'll chuck down another manufacturing district. Because that'll only take 1 turn, apparently. Which is fantastic. Surplus production available to be used on the next project. Amazing. I'm sorry, where are we? Oh, my flagship. Yes, which is just here. We want to keep finding anomalies. So this will be the next one. Artifact. We've discovered a cursor artifact. Spores of Ejectil. Store the device. Give it to scientists. Turn this into a world-killing weapon. Now we'll store the device. Always quite useful. Let's go to the next turn. Donatopia is 3 turns away by the looks of it. Core world is continuously improving. Upgrading our manufacturing as well, which is always good. Oh, something else. Custard. We made more things. Approval is pretty high. Manufacturer, minimal input, productive. +2. Okay. So we're kind of productive. A little bit. Construction cost, manufacturing. Bonus per level, approval +1, approval +1%, +2 manufacturing, +2 shipyard production. The things around you. I'm going to chuck you down there. You'll be built in a turn. And what I should have done is probably actually given myself another citizen. Done. And we have another event. We have come across an ancient artifact near Sprinkles 4. Believed to have come from an ancient precursor civilization. Upon activating it, it has elevated our status and offered to... evaluated our status and offered to aid us. What are your orders? Unlock the nail ship in your shipyard. Converted into an army of synthetic citizens. Gain a your colonist. Maybe. Study it. +1 technology. I could possibly do with the colonist. Unlock the nail ship in your ship. I don't know. I'll have a look. I don't know how good the nail ship is. It could be terrible. New design. Maybe I can't actually get it yet. Because... let's hit start new design. Cancel. Yep. Done. Because maybe I need to get a higher class of ship. I'm not too sure. But not a lot came of that. We win one and we still don't win the other, funny enough. A galactic civilization cannot exist if it takes hours or even years for messages to be sent and received. Allows us the construction of basic energy beam weapons. Allows us to construct orbital mines for our colonies. Grab that one. I think I should be able to start getting a few extra bits and bobs. And we can enact another policy. Gross income down, manufacturing down, hit points up, gross income down, shipyard production up, research up, gross income down. Don't need the extra food. Manufacturing up, gross income down, hit points down, moves up. I'm just going to go Heart of the Empire. Why not? Give a nice plus 10% approval. Sorry, plus 10% to influence growth and gross income. Too easy. Custard again? Custard. Oh, custard. Still... oh no, we're up to a 10.7 now. Very nice indeed. We shall... coordination beacon, 1 per civilization. Nope. Colonial generator. I'm not going to worry too much about that. What I am going to definitely do is... research district. Set a couple of research districts just along there. Let's get a bit more research coming in. I assume... population cap +1. Yep, we'll have a couple of housing districts. Well, in fact, 1 housing district going down. We'll leave it at those 3 for now. Let's hit that next turn button. Oh, we have... aha! We have built our second shipyard. This is at Sprinkles. So what we're going to do... now, I don't think I can technically build any colony ships at Sprinkles because I don't... oh, there was a scandal. Oh, yeah, that was that. Draft colonist. Yeah, fair enough. This planet is full of life. Huh. I do apologize for that. I very much do apologize for that. I mean, I will attempt to deal with that as fast as possible. I will attempt to burn it all down. Sprinkles 4, which is this one, plus 8. Is that because of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? No, it just seems to be a general base value, I guess. Huh. Nutrient-rich food plains are perfect for growing food. +1 to food. Population +1 to wealth, +1 to food, +3 to influence, plus tourism and approval. -1 to manufacturing. I'm not quite sure. But if I were to go and let's do that. Let's see what happens. We hate our culture. We are unprotected. You hate your culture? Huh. That seems just a little bit weird. Why do you hate your culture? And then you can search the planet. Got a couple of search planets to get done. Ah, yes, sorry, the idle shipyard problem. I think for now, what I'll have you doing is let's produce a couple of modules for now whilst you continue to go up and running. Let's keep moving forward. The Dexter Shipyard. The build engine. Huh. Thank you. Call it Sprinkle Shipyard. Doesn't need the number on it. Hopefully that will update itself. What do we have here? Oh, ha 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 ha! You can come join you. And then the other ones should come up a little bit faster. 2, 2, and 3. Let's press play. The Donut Collective's influence. Highest citizen approval ratings. Oh, I was 4th. After providing our military advisor with the missing components, he is able to activate the relic and, with only a tasteful amount of reluctance, turn it over to us. This will be a powerful weapon for our military. Free integrity disruptor ship upgrade. Orbital mining done. Recommends we research planetary enhancement. Sure. I can very much agree with that. Explore, Sentry, go to Beam Volley. Okay. Who wishes to go somewhere and do what? You are my flagship who loves finding me anomalies. So what did we find? Our flagship has discovered an artifact from an unknown, long-gone civilization. Inside, we found sophisticated nanites capable of assembling a powerful, automated warship. Do we harness this power, or do we disassemble it for profit? Command a warship. The potential of commanding an ancient warship could shift the balance of power in our favor. Favor? Favor. My bad, folks. Okay, we do have random things. Provides food for extended voyages. An entire ecosystem is contained in this. Able to transmit a stream of nanites to any part of the galaxy and instantly construct a warship. Spawn an overlord ship. I'm just going to do that immediately. It's a frigate class. It's idling. Okay. I'm not going to lie, when it said it was an overlord ship, I was hoping for something so much better. So they're on 14 out of 4. They've got an attack rating of 4. Us no casualties, them total loss. Okay, well I'll wait for my other ship to turn up anyway. And then maybe we'll be declaring war on the people opposed to freedom for all donuts. We want to... what was it? Sentry? Let's take you off the list. And let's keep pushing forward. We need to move where? Ah, you can come up and join these guys as well. He's almost there. Ooh, what happened? Unlocks engineered landslide. Terraform one useless tile at the cost of increased pollution. Oh. We'll have a quick look at that in a minute. By pollution doesn't mean anything for me, so... Unlocks orbital factories for our planets. Sure. Oh, very nice. Can I only do one, I assume, though? Cinnamon 3, Donutopia 4, Caramel, Donutopia 3. This is Donutopia. Ah, and these are all of our colonies that come into this place. Now, obviously, I want to make Caramel 3 into its own planet. We will get around to that eventually. Okay, yep, so it is only one tile at that point. So I assume every single time I unlock one of those, which I think there was maybe 5 of them, so I assume I can improve up to 5 tiles maximum. Let's click done. Ships unmoved. Yep, you can keep coming up here too. There are ship upgrades available. Well, if you put it that way. Armor rating minus 50%. The enemy fleet by 50%. Communications terminal. Moves. Crew quarters. Extended reinforced hull. We'll simply go for its increased... No, wait, sorry. Increasing its moves. Oh my god, we've made it. Can I? No. Right, so let's come back here. Let's build a starbase. Collects nearby strategic resources. Focuses starbase towards mining. Gives a collection bonus to nearby strategic resources. Take a starbase to protect your civilizations and its assets and collects nearby strategic resources. Also protect their worlds within their radius from invasion. I'm going to go for a cultural one this time. Ooh, it looks so shiny. Ooh, Xenoarchaeology Lab. Influence growth plus 1, influence growth plus 10%. Resources being mined, 0.1. Available targets, control relic. Cultural Awareness Center. Influence growth quite a lot. But no, let's give the Xenoarchaeology Lab. Chuck that in. Although I say that, we may as well... Let's grab that one as well. We don't have too many modules. We are building a lot of these. And you know what? Yep. We are low on modules now, but that's okay. How does that make things look? We have Atlantean mine going on here and here. Control relics increase control per month. Build a xenoarchaeology module at any nearby starbase to study this precursor relic. Owner none. I guess maybe I have to get lost armor module. Yeah, I'll keep it for now. Next. That's good. The idea is to be able to jump from one to one. And the siege ship can also then come up here. We have an idol. You're gonna get you to produce a couple of modules as well. And let's hit that play button. And we are... Hello! Time out. Calm down. What did I do? The scanner readings are inconclusive, but one thing is for certain. This object is old. As our probes maneuver around the strange device, it becomes clear that the beings who made this were vastly more powerful and experienced than we are. It's a privilege to even gaze upon their work. Okay then. Control relic. Now I have a control relic. Allows us to start training a new generation, so I'm going to grab that because it's been asking me for about the last 25 turns. So, where are we? We're up to... Oh, wow. So much nebula, so much Illyrium. Control per month for the faction, 0.2. Nice. Well, we have that now. And as I said, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to leave this episode there. We will, however, be showing probably again about 3 or 4 episodes for this mini-series. So we are going to keep pushing things through. We're going to do a little bit of fighting going on here at the next episode. See if we can do a planetary assault and take that for ourselves. Because, you know, worship the donor or die. And yeah, and then we will keep... I mean, my explorers are... Oh, whoa, what do we have here? Oh, we have some umbral horrors. A grisly nest. Crovanosaur. An asp. What did we have down here? Sniper. Are these pirates? A deadly fighter designed to destroy defenseless ships and take their cargo. And Sniper 94. Space junk. Some more nebulas, I think. Woo. We've discovered a few things I haven't been paying attention to. Look at this. Go exploring. Okay, I'll just go in this pattern. If it was me, I would have just beeline straight for the planets, but that's just me. Then I would have missed things. So yeah, as I was saying, when we come back, we're going to take that planet, by the looks of it, by force. It has a snuggler shelter. It's building a snuggler shelter. So I assume snuggler is actually something. I mean, it's not the name of the people. They're Clapard. But I seriously, snugglers, I just love it. I don't know who came up with it, but we now have snugglers. So I'm going to go and give them a giant, big hug. Quite frankly, that's how it's all going to go. It's time to go give them a giant, big hug. But until next time, unfortunately you won't be able to see that until next time. So don't forget to join us for the next episode. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, looking a bit more of a deeper look into Galactic Civ 4 with the new 1.65 update that's just come out in... from the time I'm recording this, I think it was about 3 days ago. From the time you're watching this, probably about a week. And I hope you will continue to join me for the next couple of episodes. And until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay happy. I've been Will Threig, and I'll catch you next time.